might be wondering why I'm filming this in the lobby of my apartment, because it's actually super late or very early depending on how you look at it. It's 4 a.m. But join me as I make some college budget meals. To be honest, I've grown a little bit tired of my microwave burritos. I forgot to mention the macros in the video. It obviously varies, but it's about 795 calories with 45 grams of protein and 137 grams of carbs. I'm not sure about the fat, though. I'm as surprised as you are, but I'm meal prepping for the first time. I thought it would keep going, but it seems like my video capped off at like 100 views. It's such a nice day out today. It's warm enough that I don't need to wear a coat. One of my classes got canceled. There's a slight cool breeze. I never really realized how much the weather affects my mood because I'm in a semi-walkable city. It's like, if it's cold and windy and you have to go somewhere and you can't really drive, that shit is brutal. I think my last video was the first one where I actually had way too much footage. I guess that's a positive note, because better to have more footage than not enough for a video. I went straight to class this morning and I probably should have done some hygiene instead of going to the grocery store, but you can always use more protein. Yeah, and I didn't mention it, I'm getting more protein. It feels very weird being able to go to the grocery store in the middle of a school day. I dropped out of one of my classes and it really has me second guessing if I should switch to undecided or to a different major. I enjoy video editing, but I feel like if I do that as a major, I'm just gonna hate it. I don't know why I stress over the gen ed classes that are basically all but guaranteed an easy A. My college basically did a "how are you doing, fellow kids" for what they named the advertising minor. It's called content creation. But I always feel incredibly tired after posting a video. I guess I just didn't realize how much energy and like time and effort it takes to make these. I do have I'll get back to you when I finish that. I do have a newfound admiration for people who make YouTube videos, because I have yet to even make a half-hour long video, let alone an hour-long video. I know some people probably don't do a ton of editing, but just imagining going through all that footage seems insane. It's weird, I want to go to bed, but I also know I really should work out at the same time. Feels like the angel and devil on my shoulder. I mean, both are good for me, so not really, but I can't think of a better analogy. Shocking, I know, but I've realized I have to make my thumbnails and titles a lot more enticing. I do still want to vlog, though. I'm not sure if I'll have to change up the type of videos I make, though. Because I just want to be authentically myself, but it's hard to stand out. It's wild how a stupid little 1 out of 10 chart on YouTube, like, sort of ruined my day. I stayed up almost all night making a new thumbnail and title for my last video because it was a 10 out of 10. And now it's a 1 out of 10. This feels so silly to document, but it's March 12th at 6 p.m. and I just got my first video that hit 100 views in under 48 hours. I paid for vidIQ and I worked on my thumbnail and title, and now it's my best performing video. I guess it just feels like this is my first sign of like, I can actually do this. I can maybe have a career on YouTube, which would be so enjoyable. I'm not surprised that you are, but I'm meal prepping for the first. I know none of this looks pleasant whatsoever, but I guess we're moving up in the world. Chicken and rice. I do also have some frozen veggies, and I might also get some low sodium soy sauce. It's just difficult trying to track calories and macros. I kept worrying that I was behind on a lot of my homework, but I think I only have like one discussion post that I missed.
2,000 years later.
Well, would you look at that? I have a slight headache. I realized I actually am behind on some homework, and I have a quiz tomorrow.
Flashback.
I don't know about you, but I think I'm pretty proud of myself so far. I've meal prepped 4 containers of 150 grams of rice and chicken, 1 container of 200 grams of rice and chicken, and 2 protein shakes. I'm not sure what spice to get, but I'm definitely gonna go get some chocolate milk and maybe another protein shake bottle. If anyone has some suggestions for next time, feel free to drop it in the comments, but I think I'm just gonna get this Asian spice. We also got the soy sauce. Sorry to keep this behind your back, guys, but I also got sparkling water and protein yogurt. Let's hope I don't spill any of this soy sauce. I was surprised at how much sodium soy sauce has in it. Like, it's kinda not shocking, but 1 tablespoon is 46% of your daily value. That's kinda crazy. I'm probably gonna add 2 tablespoons to each of these containers. Don't worry, the chicken isn't completely unseasoned. I don't know how to say this, Worcestershire sauce? I know I'm not exactly clickbaiting, but I hate having to make my thumbnails and titles more enticing just for people to watch. I wish I could just be myself and people would show up, but I know that's probably not gonna happen. I am glad that I stayed up all night to make my last video perform a lot better. Getting a 10 out of 10 on YouTube is just so depressing. It feels like if you were a kid and your mom decided to throw your drawing into the trash instead of hang it on the fridge. Well, I thought I was gonna have to cook these in a pan, but luckily there's microwave instructions. Yippee! The college student's best friend. The nutritional facts on this say 2/3 cups is 1 serving, so that's probably what I'm gonna do. Just letting you know, if your lock-in is going to be insane, your crash out might go down in the history books. Like, do you really want it? I'm sacrificing my sleep for this. Not that I wouldn't, even if I wasn't doing this. I'm doing this because I want to, but I'm also doing this because I'm scared what my future will look like if I don't. I just want a job that pays enough that I can live in Philly without struggling to make ends meet. 20 grams of protein in a pack of chips is kind of wild. It's gotta be a new flavor, I guess, but I got Ultra Blue Hawaii Monster. It's not bad. Part of me felt like just because I consumed so much content growing up on YouTube as a kid, that I was somehow owed like some level of success or notoriety on this platform. It's like, no, just because you've watched a ton and like think you can put in an in-joke like, oh, I've watched this person, people are gonna be like, oh wow, yay, congrats, you're amazing. My roommate's asleep, so I can't film in my room, so see you in the next video.
Yeah, tell them to watch it. Now I ain't talking my pockets, just know we ain't running out the way that we stock it. If I got it, you got it. If I call it, she slide and tell her to mop it. Yeah, I got that on. Damn, she took that thing off and bring it around. Going at it till I'm on. Put that 90 in a hole, I'm beating it down.